Today we're gonna change this cutting edge here because it doesn't exist no more, and you know, it's tough to make money when your equipment's broken. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Let's bring this thing inside and do what we got to do today.
So then we bring her in. First thing I like to do, as always, everything's cold, so I like to get my torch out and just torch it out. Get everything nice and hot, and then at least you're not freezing when you're working up there. At first I thought I could just spray them and use that magic sauce. You know what I'm talking about, that WD-40, that liquid gold, and then I give her a shot with the biggest thumb wrench I had. Didn't work. Then I pulled out my clearly inadequate electric battery powered DeWalt grinder, and then I right away went back to the Makita. You know, there's nothing like the plug power. Get way more jam. So I cut them. I had to cut them all. After a few years, the rust just welds everything together, and there's nothing you can do about it, really. You just have to, you know, hopefully you're smarter than me and you actually put on some, like I just took off my glove there because the sparks actually burnt a hole through my glove and were starting to really bother my fingers. So PPE, you know, it's a thing. But I had my safety glasses on, I had my earring protection, which for me is very important. Because I play music and I need to have my ears. I tried a few different cutting methods, cutting it in half from the top or trying to get the blade under. It's always risky with grinders because you never know when that sucker is just going to break apart and go flying in a million pieces. And then once I got mostly cut through, I could kind of loosen them and break them apart. And if I had a big shop, you know, I could just use the big blowtorch, but I don't. And then I angle the blade, I put a bolt in there just to hold it, and then I can just swivel it up. And I found that this is easier than having it on the ground and trying to block it up for me. So, boom, she's in. And then it's just bolts. Nuts and bolts, you know, those are carriage bolts, so you want to make sure that they're sitting properly from the backside, because if they don't, sometimes you get them tight and then they get loose, and we don't want that because that's NFG. There, I just make sure that they were all tight, and that's it. Take her out, go to work, get some cash.